Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon. Today we are going to discuss about CIA. CIA triad. What does it mean and what is the purpose of this triad in cybersecurity domain? It is very important model in cybersecurity to secure our data either in data in rest or data in transit or data in process. The definition of CIA is the CIA triad is widely used in cybersecurity model and play an important role in the development of security controls policies designed to protect our data. Data it can be either in transit, data in rest, or data in process. So these three steps of data or store of data is protected by this uh, CIA triad model. The three components in CIA triad stands for confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Availability, or we can say these are the three components of CIA triad. The first one is confidentiality. Confidentiality makes sure that only authorized personal or user have access to private data. It means that only authorized users and process should be able to access or modify their data. The second one is integrity. Integrity is the consistency of data or network or systems. It means data are trustworthy, complete, and unaltered and have not been altered accidentally or intentionally or modified by an unauthorized user. Okay. The last one is availability. Availability means that the legitimate user have access data whenever he required without any interruption. It means keeping systems, networks, and devices up and running. Okay. These are the three components which is making this triad, and these three is the we can see these three is the pillar of the cyber security or network security. We can say the next one is origin of CIA triad. The individual components have existed since even before computer data become reality. In the mid 20th century, at that time, these three components were utilized separately in data security. Since then, uh, the term CIA prior introduced in 1988, and the book name was Fighting Computer Crimes, and it appeared to be the standard among practices at that time. No matter when the idea of the triad was first conceptualized, the principles have long been in use by security professionals, network security or cyber security, who understand the need to make information more secure. Okay. The, the practices of these three components, confidentiality into the practice, how we make in practice these three components. The first one is confidentiality. Uh, Data encryption. Data encryption is one way to ensure confidentiality, and the unauthorized user cannot retrieve data from the encrypted data to that they are not authorized to access. Sometimes what happen if you have not a strong encryption, then attacker if the attacker collect your encrypted data, he can decrypt that data if you are not using the standard or strong encryption to encrypt the data. The next one is access control. Access control is also an integral part of maintaining confidentiality. By maintaining the access control, we can also achieve the confidentiality to provide data access only to the authorized users. The last one is confidentiality for life science organization. It is very critical if the patient lost their data, if the patient going to the hospital of life sciences organizations to consult or some other for other health concerns. So life science organizations that utilize patient data must maintain confidentiality because it is very crucial or critical for the patients, or it can violate the HIPAA, HIPAA compliance. The next one is integrity. Integrity in practice. How we can make it in practice the integrity. The first one is event management or SIM. SIM stand for security incident and event management. SIM is crucial for practicing data integrity. Okay. If suppose you have some if the data uh, stored on any server. So if someone modified that data or file, so it will generate a event or security log, and it will send to the centralized logging server, which is called SIM in cybersecurity. So, uh, so that way we can identify something is happened, and we can see if it is modified by the legitimate user or some unauthorized. So uh, it is played an crucial role in integrity. The next one is imposing version control. Okay. Practicing version control and audit trials. So imposing version controls and audit trials into your program will allow your organization to guarantee that its data is accurate and authentic. The next one is availability. Availability in practice. How? How we can use in practice the availability. The first one is backup and disaster recovery system. So the first one, implementing a backup or proper backup system and a disaster recovery plan is important for maintaining data availability. And it should availability should be a disaster, cyber attack, or another threat disrupt operations. So availability for data, we can maintain availability by proper planning of the data and storage of the data in a secure platform or secure location. The next one is uh, cloud storage, cloud storage to store the data. Utilizing cloud storage for data store in one way in which an organization can increase the availability data for authorized users. If we have proper plan to store data on a cloud, so we can have a, a high we can have a proper availability to the user, so they can access data uh, whenever they want to the authorized user. The next one is the trust on the data analytics. As the trust on data analytics expand, the need for data to be available and accessible grows for sectors like financial services and life sciences. Okay. So this is all about the CIA triad. So we can say it is a fundamental mechanism or pillar for the cybersecurity to secure data, which is very important nowadays. because we are more rely on the online transactions, online activities. So these 3 points we have to understand and we have to maintain to secure our data for the business purpose or the personal level. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye. Take care.